stop blowing your account. Stop having massive red days. In this video, I'm going to share with you the one thing that I did that absolutely changed my trading. I no longer have massive red days. I no longer blow my account. In fact, as I take losses, I significantly decrease the amount of losses I take in the future, right? It basically compounds to the downside, which means if I take more losses, I keep taking less over time. But if I take wins, I take bigger wins as time goes on, right? So this is a very simple practice. All you have to do is use a percentage risk system. That's it. Booyah. That's it. So what I do, let me give a gander here at my see that right there? Yeah, that right there. That's my trading whiteboard. Okay, I've got my daily loss limit written on there. I've got my rules written on there. So every time I wake up and I'm looking, I'm about to trade, I got everything written down there, okay? So my daily loss limit maximum, I'm not allowed to go over it. Just like the speed limit. Some people go over it, but it's illegal if you go over it, right? In order to keep my days till last rule break counter going, you know how airplanes or airlines will have like 390 days since the last crash. Yeah, I have a 20 days since the last rule break or 50 days since the last rule break counter goings, because I'm completely a momentum based guy. I love to have compounding growth and momentum behind me. It keeps me encouraged, right? And it's no secret that as I see that number increase, my gains actually get bigger as well. If I have 10, 15, 20 days of no rule breaks, I'm so confident I'm making more money at that time because I'm so confident, right? But then if I break a rule and then my counter's back to zero, it's no secret that I'm not doing as good. My psychology is damaged. I made a mistake, right? So back to what we were talking about. Guys, I only risk 1% of my account per day. That's my daily loss limit, right? And some people say, oh, that's too little. That's fine. You can do whatever you like. But personally, I don't want to lose 5% of my account per week, right? I don't want to lose 30%. And actually, it might be 20%, right? Because as you can tell, if it's a daily loss limit, if I lose 1% of my account per day, that means every next day I'm going to be losing 1% of that new number, right? So the losses actually get smaller if I continue to take losses. But the wins will get bigger because I have a max risk per trade as well. That's why the wins also get bigger. So the maximum risk per trade is also 1% of my account. So that means I can take one trade a day with max risk, and if that trade is over, I hit my daily loss limit, right? So usually I'm not doing that. Usually I'm taking less than 1% of my account per trade because I'm taking multiple trades within 30 minutes. You know, I have a 30-minute usually window when I'm trading, and that's something that has absolutely changed the game for me. Because doing it like this, I'm no longer sitting back and saying, oh man, that was a big loss. You know, am I ever going to recover? No, I know exactly how much I'm losing per day in the event that I am taking losses. And I know over time that I'm never going to run out of money because I'm only risking a fraction of what I have because cash is a position and because I also am going to be building different risk profiles, right? So this is an intraday risk profile. This risk profile, with a daily loss limit, 1% of the account, max risk per trade, 1% of the account. I'm only allowed to place trades 7:30, 10:30 Central. This is a intraday risk profile. This is not going to work normally for swing trading or investing, right? Those would be separate risk profiles. So you might be asking, "Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm a long-term trader. I trade overnight," or you might be saying all these other things. That's fine, but you need to make a risk profile. You got to understand that. So stop blowing your account. You should not be doing that, guys. Do you want to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of experience trading? Or do you want to have 10 one-year blocks of trading, making the same mistakes every year over and over? Don't let that be you. Make the change. I'm telling you. So you're probably going to have something like this, some kind of risk profile, risk management going on. Stick to it, guys. Make some rules. Absolutely. If you're a failing trader, you should absolutely be having something like this where okay, I cannot lose this much amount because I know what happens when I go on tilt. I know what happens when I oversize, blah, blah, blah. And if you want to even know how to make rules, go watch one of the videos I made, which is how to find your edge data, how to create rules for your trading, right? It's one of the most recent videos that I've made. Okay, so understand that, guys. A percentage risk system is there to help you. It's there to compound your account and minimize the losses so you're never blowing your account, okay? That is my intraday risk profile. Like I said, you can make all kinds of risk profiles, one for swing trading, one for investing. In fact, I'm going to be making a swing trading risk profile, but I'm not there yet because I actually believe that there is more opportunity on lower time frames right now. So I want to absolutely be taking advantage of all the lower time frames that I can, focusing on lower time frame, keep hitting the intraday stuff until my account just gets too big and I'm seeing slippage and stuff like that. Then I can start transitioning into a swing risk profile. Because if you think about it, right, large institutions, large hedge funds, they're trading on such bigger time frames because there's way more money moving on those time frames. On the 10-second chart like I'm trading, there is going to be almost no way they're going to be able to trade that reliably, make consistent profits over time without seeing kinds of slippage and bad executions, because as soon as they enter in, they are moving the market, right? I'm not going to move the stinking market, but they're going to move the market, right? So they're going to want to be on bigger time frames. So absolutely right now I'm focusing on an intraday risk profile, and in the future, right, or maybe if I see a setup that I like swing trading wise, then yes. But as of right now, I'm trying to not make it too complicated. I'm trying to keep things very simple. Intraday is working very nicely for me right now. I'm finally seeing profitable months. It has never been like this, and that's all in pertain to my rules. I've been following my rules, following my system, following my strategy. This is all in pertains to my system, right? So absolutely encourage you, if you are tired of blowing your account, guys, make a percentage risk system. And you have to, you might think, oh, 1%, that's so little. I'm risking 50% of my account per day. You're absolutely crazy, right? Because in maybe 3-4 days, guys, you're going to be losing like 70-80% of your account. That's way too much. You know what I'm saying? So please make something realistic, something that you can do over time. We don't want to be blowing our accounts in like a week or a month. You know what I'm saying? Really, you really don't even want to blow your account a year. Every year you're going to have some drawdown periods, maybe a whole month or maybe 2 months of drawdown. You want to make sure that in the drawdown periods, you're not blowing your account. You know what I'm saying? So a percentage risk system is absolutely going to keep you from blowing your account in those drawdown periods, and a percentage risk system is going to encourage bigger size, more compounding, more gains as you're moving up in your account as your account is growing. Okay, that's it for today. If you like this video, please, I beg you, hit the like button. Also, subscribe. I'm going to be dropping more tips, guys, along my journey, things that have made me profitable over time. I'm going to be sharing this as well. I might even go back into some strategy stuff, like how I read volume and stuff like that. That's not the focus right now, only because I am absolutely convinced that my strategy has not, well, my trading technical analysis, that's not necessarily been the key to my success. The key to my success has been my discipline, my risk management, my risk profile, right? That has been the game changer for me. It's no coincidence, guys. So 80% behavior, almost said strategy. 80% behavior, 20% strategy. You know the game. Y'all have a good one.